Good evening, good evening. Okay, so let's get started. So, good evening, good evening, good evening, and good evening. So, guys, be quick, answer this question. Good evening, good evening, Rohan, good evening, good evening, Vidya. Good evening, Sarah, good evening, Ankita. No issues, Ankita, you're on time. Solve this question. Good evening, Aman. Come on, guys, be quick. Tell me the answer. Good job, Chinmay. Good job, Rishabh. Good evening, Mahesh. Good evening, Rahul. Okay, guys, tell me, can you hear me? No, Madhusudan, it's wrong. Good, Shubhadeep. Good evening. Thank you, thank you. No issues, no issues, Shubhadeep, no issues. I know. Okay, guys, let's start with the discussion then. I got only three, four responses. So, in this case, he says P alone would take 8 hours more to complete a job than P and Q put together. So, okay, good, good, Neeraj, good. So, let's assume P and Q can complete this work in X hours. So, he says P, right, Aditya, right. So he says P alone would take 8 hours more So the time taken by P is going to be X plus 8 hours. Then he says if Q worked alone, he took 4.5 hours more to complete it than both P and Q working together. So for Q, the time taken is X plus 4.5 hours. So he says, what time would they take if both P and Q work together? Which means we are required the value of X here. As we have discussed in the previous classes, so my total work is going to be the LCM of these three values. So when you are taking LCM, it is going to be straightways product of the three. And we simply need to equate the work done by them in 1 hour. So P completes this entire work in X plus 8 hours. So work done by P in 1 hour is going to be total work divided by the number of days in which number of hours in which P completes the work. So division of the two results in X into X plus 4.5. Likewise, the work done by Q in 1 hour will be total work divided by the number of days in which Q completes the work. So results in X into X plus 8. So this is the work done by P, this is the work done by Q, which is equivalent to the work done by P and Q together in 1 hour. So P and Q take X hour to complete the total work. So in 1 hour, they will be completing total work upon number of hours, which is X plus 8 into X plus 4.5 units in 1 hour. Now, one thing is clear, when we are going to solve it, it is going to be a quadratic equation. So let's simplify this a bit to understand it more. So in this case, x square plus 4.5x plus x square plus 8x is equivalent to x square plus 4.5x plus 8x plus 8 into 4.5. So here you can observe that these values got cancelled out. This x square got cancelled out. So x square results in 8 into 4.5, which is 36. So x comes out to be 6. So this was there in the question. What would be the time taken by P and Q working together? Ankita, better is always that you take LCM of all the values given to you. Right? It's not specifically for P and Q only. If you come across three values, take LCM of all three values. So, yes, Saurabh, I'm going to discuss. So, this is the process of finding the answer. So, in these kind of questions, what we can do is, so this is a specific case, guys, please keep in mind. If it is given to you that working alone, one person can complete a work, let's say, in A hours more, right? Other person can complete the work in B hours more. So in that case, the time taken by the two to complete the work is always going to be square root of product of A and B. So instead of like going through all these equations, we can also go for it is straightways 8 into 4.5 square root, which comes out to be square root 36, which is 6. Because all the values in these kind of cases always get cancelled out. And they are the only two values we are always left with. Is that clear, Subhadeep? Sir, that will work, but that will, will increase your job. So better is to take LCM of all the three values. Question B equated the work done by them in 1 hour. So this is the work done by P in 1 hour. This is the work done by Q in 1 hour. This is the work done by P and Q in 1 hour. Ankita, I am saying if one person takes A hours more to complete the work as compared to working together. Likewise, other person takes B hours more to complete the work as compared to working together. Then the time taken by P and Q or whatever two person are given to you to complete the work is going to be square root of A into B. But see, these kind of cases are specific. I never, suggest to go for these short ways. So the process should be clear to me, how we have to solve it, how we have to frame equations. That is something which is of more importance. Saurabh, because when you will be solving it, so you take this as x plus b, this as x plus a. You will find again all the values gets cancelled out and you get x square equal to a into b. Is that done, Saurabh? So I'm not going into proving this because that is not required. Okay, guys, tell me how many students are facing network issue? How many students are facing network issue? Okay, I think there are few. Just give me a minute here. Okay, guys, let's move on to next question. Okay, now solve this. Yes, Sharad, you can, but I am going for a generic approach, which is always helpful. Okay, good job, good job. So out of four answer options, I got three. Be quick, everyone. Be quick. Okay. Wait, Sarah, wait. Good, good, good. Good, good. Okay, guys, let's discuss. So here he says, Sapan can stitch a suit in 3 years less time than Shravan. So let's say Shravan takes X hours to stitch the suit. So time taken by Sapan to stitch the suit is X minus 3 hours. He says Sapan stitches it alone for 4 hours and then Shravan takes over and completes it. If altogether 14 hours were required to stitch the suit, how many hours Shravan take to stitch the same working alone? So we are required the value of X in this case. So guys, tell me, if it takes 14 hours to stitch the suit, can you guys tell me for how many hours Shravan has worked? Come on guys, be quick. Sapan stitches it alone for 4 hours and then Shravan takes over and completes it. It is 10 hours guys, good, good, good. So Sapan worked for 4 hours and Shravan worked for 10 hours. It is given to me that we were required 14 hours to stitch the suit in the given pattern, right? So in this case again, let's assume total work to be LCM of x and x minus 3, which is x into x minus 3. So if Sapan takes x minus 3 hours to complete this much of task, so we can say in 1 hour Sapan will do x units of work. Likewise, in 1 hour, Shravan will do x minus 3 units of work. When Sapan has worked for 4 hours, he must have completed 4x units. When Shravan has worked for 10 hours, he must have completed 10 into x minus 3 units. As I know, in these 14 hours, the work gets completed. So, this is your total work which is completed by Sapan and Shravan, which is equivalent to the total work which is x into x minus 3. We just need to solve this equation to find our answer. So it becomes 4x plus 10x minus 30 equals x square minus 3x. So bring all the values on other side. So it gives us x square minus. It is 3x and it is minus of 14x, which is a total of 17x plus 30 equals 0. So it gives like this middle term gets broken into two pieces, which is minus 15 minus 2. So it gives a result as x minus 2 into x minus 15 equals to 0. So x is either 2 or 15. X cannot be 2 because Sapan takes 3 hours less than Shravan. So 3 hours less than 2 will be a negative value. So that's why 2 is ruled out. So answer comes out to be 15 hours. Is it clear everyone? So this was the only catch here. So we just need to equate the total work done by Sapan and Shravan separately to the total work we have assumed. Is it clear everyone? Any doubt in this? Tell me. Rohan, I assume total work to be LCM of these two, x into x minus 3, right? So Sapan takes x minus 3 hours to complete this much of work. So in 1 hour, the work done will be total work done upon the time taken by Sapan to complete entire work. So when you divide total work by this, it results in x only. Likewise, another case for Shravan, it is x minus 3. So Sapan Sapan has worked for 4 hours. So given to you is that altogether 14 hours were required to stitch the suit. So Shravan will take another 10 hours to complete the work. So just equate the two values. Is it clear, Pranshu? It is given to us that total time taken to stitch the suit is 14 hours. If Sapan has worked for 4 hours, Shravan must have worked for remaining 10 hours. Yes, you have to be very conscious while marking your answer. While solving it, you have to keep in mind that whether x is your answer or x minus 3. So 15 and 12 were quite, confusing at times. Sharad, you can take x into x minus 3 into 14 also. But 14 was not required. They were the two variables which will form the equation. If you will take 14, it will get cancelled out down the line. Is it clear, Sharad? So better will be that you take LCM of those values only which are given to you. X and x minus 3 were the only values. So 14 was not required at all. Okay. Let's move on to next. Okay, be quick, tell me the answer. Good, 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 good. Good job, everyone. Good, good, good. So you all got it. Good. So it is the square root of 27 into 3, which comes out to be 9 days. I hope it is clear to all. Any doubt in this? Good, good. Okay, now be quick. Be quick. Tell me the answer here. Vamshi, guys, just wait. It is the square root of product of 27 and 3. Is it done, Vamshi? Okay. Guys, be quick. Shubhadi, no mistake. We have discussed it in previous class. Read it carefully. Good, 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 good. Aditya, no mistake. Saurabh, check it out. Later, Mahesh, later now. Rahul, no mistake expected in this question. Yes, Rishabh, it's correct. Vamshi, it's wrong. Saurabh, it's wrong. Anubhav, it's wrong. Okay, guys, have a look here again. I wasn't expecting that you guys will, do it wrong. We did the very same question in the previous class. So A takes 10 days to complete the work, B takes 20 days. So total work comes out to be LCM of 10 and 20, which is 20. So A will complete 2 units in 1 day, B will complete 1 unit in 1 day. As it is given to me that they are working on alternate days in this particular fashion, so we have discussed that on day 1, A will complete 2 units, B will complete 1 unit. So we have to go with the pattern. So in 2 days, please keep in mind, guys, in 2 days, 3 units of work is getting done. And then I said, divide total work by 3 and multiply both sides by the quotient which you obtain. So 20 divided by 3, quotient is 6. So multiply both sides by 6. So in 12 days, 18 units of work is completed. So on 12th day, B has worked, and on next day is the turn of A. So 2 units of work is remaining, and A can complete 2 units in 1 day. So A will take one more day. Answer comes out to be 13 days. Is it clear, everyone? Vamshi, Saurabh, Anubhav, Rahul, is it clear? Good, good, good. No issues, no issues. Okay, then let's move ahead. Okay, be quick. Tell me the answer now. Now, Rishabh, you remember the value. Good, 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 everyone. Good, good, good. All are correct. Good job, good job, good job. Good. No, Sarah. Okay, good. No, Ankita. Neeraj, it's wrong. Harshita, it's wrong. Do it carefully. Right, Ankita. Anubhav, it's wrong. Tahir, you missed the number. Good, 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 good. All other are correct. Good, 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 good. Right, right, right. Good, good. So now you all got it almost. Right, right. Taswar, it's been so long and your response is wrong. Check it carefully. Lakshmi, it's wrong. Right, Harshita, right. All other are correct. Okay, have a look, guys. Right, Taswar, right. So here the pattern is BA, BA. So on day 1, B will complete 1 units. On day 2, A will complete 2 units. So in 2 days, a total of 3 units of work is done. So as my total work is 20, 20 divided by 3, quotient is 6. So on 12th day, A has worked. 2 units of the work is done. 2 units of the work is remaining, out of which on next 1 day, so B will complete 1 unit, still 1 unit is remaining. On next day, A can complete 2 units. So to complete 1 unit, he will take another half of the day. So answer comes out to be 13.5 days. Is it clear, everyone? Those who wrote answer as 14, it's not 14, it is 13, 13.5. Lakshmi, is it clear? Anubhav, is it clear? Neeraj, Sarah, which part, Shivani? Good, good, good. Shivani, which part? It is on the similar lines as we discussed previous question. Okay, so last part. So I hope this much of part is clear. Shivani, Shivani, this much of part is clear. Shivani, have you attended last class? So we discussed the very same question. Huh? So in 2 days, the work completed by them is 1 plus 2, 3 units. Is this part clear? In 2 days, 3 units of work is done. Then I said divide 20 by 3, quotient is 6, so multiply both sides by 6. Is it clear? So in 12 days, 18 units of work has been completed. So total work was 20 units. So 2 more units are pending. On next day is the turn of B, and we know B will complete 1 unit. So still 1 unit of work is pending. On next day, A can complete 2 units. But because only 1 unit of the work is pending, so A will take half day to complete it. And then just add 12 plus 1, 13 plus 0.5, 13.5 days. Done, Shivani? Okay, good, good. Okay, guys, let's move on to next. Okay, now be quick. Harshita, this is the only information. Okay, I got a lot of responses. Shubhadeep, you are correct. Rishabh, you are wrong. Shubham is correct. Anubhav is wrong. Aditya is correct. Anubhav is wrong. Rohan is correct. Madhusudan, Parvesh are correct. Rohan is correct. Anubhav and Kamod are wrong. Saurabh is correct. Aditya, Aman, Soumya Mishra, all are wrong. Harshini, Vamshi, Tazwar, Rahul, Sara, Shubhi, Soumya, Neeraj, Rishabh, all are correct. Tahir, you are wrong. Soumya Mishra, wrong. Lakshmi, Monica, Chinmay, all are correct. Sharad, you are wrong. Okay, guys, let's discuss. No Bhave, right, Harshita. No Shreya, it's wrong. Right, Komal. Guys, have a look. Right, Ankita. So, LCM of 20 and 30 is going to be 60, which means A will complete 3 units in 1 day, B will complete 2 units in 1 day. In this case, it is not given to me that who is going to start first. No, no, Koteshwar Rao, it's wrong. So the pattern can be AB, AB, or it can be BA, BA. So in these kind of cases, we need to observe one part, that whether I am getting different answer or same. As we have discussed in the previous class as well, that on day 1 A will do 3, on day 2 B will do do 2, no Tahir, or like here it is 2 and 3. In either of the cases, in 2 days, the work which is getting completed is 5 units. If, please keep in mind, if the total work is divisible by this part, or in other words, if this is a factor of this number, in that case, order does not matter who starts first. This is a very critical question when it comes to data sufficiency as well. So in many cases, students think that it is a state of CBD, but in actual it is not. So it is quite dependent on the values which are given to you, right? In the previous set of cases, as like 10 and 20 were there, so the work done by them in 2 days was not dividing your total work. So it was very much required that who is starting on day 1. Here we are not required. So 60 divided by 5, quotient is 12, multiply both sides by 12, answer comes out to be 24 days. Shivani, it is 2 days, 5 units. Is it clear, everyone? Those who wrote 12 as your answer, is it clear? Tell me, Anubhav, what is the issue? Anubhav, in 2 days, they are able to complete 5 units. Is it clear, Anubhav? In 2 days, yes, good. So 60 divided by 5, quotient is 12. Multiply both sides by 12, yeah, that's it. 12 into 2 is 24. Good, no issues. Okay, let's move ahead. So be quick. Good, good. Come on, guys, be quick. Okay, so I got all 4 options. Good, guys, good, 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 good. Okay, guys, have a look. I think majority of the students maybe are not in a position to understand it or do not know few formulas. Okay, wait, everyone, wait. So let's say here is a pole, something like this. So here radius is given to you, it is 2 upon pi, and height is given to you 3 meters. An insect is climbing the pole on a spiral path, completing exactly one circle at the top of the pole. So let's say if the insect started from this point, it will just complete one spiral and reach at the top of the pole. I hope this part is clear to everyone. It will just complete one spiral. So to solve this question, you just need to visualize a part of it. You just consider that there is a paper folded like this, and if I cut this paper from this end, so it will result in a shape like this. So basically, insect has to travel from this point to that point. So can I say the distance traveled by insect is going to be along this straight line? Is it clear, everyone? As it is completing it in just one round, so it has to be along this straight line. So the base of this is this circumference, length of the circumference, and length of the circumference is 2 pi r, and if radius is 2 upon pi, pi and pi got cancelled out, so 2 into 2, this much of length is 4. Height in this case is 3, which remains the same. So by applying Pythagoras theorem, we can find third side, which comes out to be 5 meter. Is it clear, everyone? Okay. You guys need to visualize it. So just think of it that you are having a piece of paper. See, what I am doing is it's a pole. So let's say it's a hollow pole, right? I am giving an example, Rohan, that you think of it that it is a paper folded like this. And if you cut this paper from one end, it results in a sheet like this. Can you visualize it? Like if there is a cylinder and if there is any cylindrical object which you cut from one of them, from wherever you wish, right? So when you open it, it will be resulting in a rectangular shape. So this was the only catch. If you can visualize it, job done. Sharat, is it clear that when you are going to cut it, it will be resulting in a rectangular shape? Any other student still having any doubt? Yes, it is a sort of completing one round. So this circle here represents one round. Shivani, it's more about visualizing, right? Here I'm saying if there is any cylindrical object like this, and if you cut any cylindrical object, like let's say this cylindrical object is hollow, right? So there is nothing in it. So whenever you are going to cut it from wherever you wish and you open it, so the resulting is always a rectangle. Vamshi, when you are going to cut it, the movement remains same. So from this bottom end, you have to complete one circle and you have to reach top end. So when you are going to open it, you are not going to consider it like this. So they too are not the ends. So you have to consider this part. Doesn't make any difference, Saurabh. Whatever the situation is, accordingly it will be dealt. Let's say if there is a cuboidal shape, you will be doing these kind of questions in mensuration also. I just picked one of the case. So there can be a scenario like this. So here, let's say the very same insect is moving along the walls of this cube. So now it will move along all the four faces, and let's say it reaches here. So when you are going to cut this cube from this particular end, you will be getting these four faces aligned. So it will be something like this. Is it done, Saurabh? Pranchu, my base here is equivalent to length of the circumference when you are opening it, right? So length of the circumference in this case is 2 pi r and radius is given to you 2 upon pi. So pi got cancelled out, 2 into 2 is 4. Is it clear, Pranshu? Leave that part aside, Ron. So we have many more things to do. I hope this is clear to everyone now. Okay, good, good, good. Let's move ahead. Now solve this. And now be quick, guys. Good job, Shubhadeep. Good. No, Saurabh. Good job, Rohan. Good. Good. Good job, Shubham. Good, Shubhadeep. No, Monica, it's wrong. Good, Parvesh. Good. Right, Aditya. Ankita, it's wrong. Right, Aman. Lakshmi, it's wrong. Good, Madhu. Good. No, Madhu, it's not 12. Right, Neeraj. No, Prancho. No, Saurabh. No, Rishabh. Good, Rahul. Right, Sarah. Good. No, Harshini. There are only four answer options, Saurabh. And in CAT, you will also get theta questions. So in only one attempt, you have to ensure that you are getting right answer. No, Shubhi. Right, Harshita. Right, Rishabh. Now you guys have to be very quick here. So in first minute, let's discuss. In first minute, it will go up 4 meter, and in second minute, it will come down by 2 meter. So can I say in 2 minutes, total distance covered is 2 minutes? Ankita, if you remember, in previous class we discussed a question based on ball, wherein one was a constructor, other was a demolition man. And I said that out of total work which is to be completed, you have to subtract the work done by the constructor, or no, Tahir, right, Anubhav, right, no, Koteshwar Rao. Now please listen, stop solving it and listen to me. So you have to subtract the work done by the constructor or whatever value is getting added out of the total. So 16 minus 4 comes out to be 12 meter. Now 12 divided by 2, quotient is 6, so multiply both sides by 6. In 12 minutes, 12 meter of the journey is completed. Leftover is another 4 meter. And I know in next 1 minute it will ascend 4 meter and it will reach top of the pole. And this is the only question. In how many minutes it will reach top of the pole? So answer is 30 minutes. Is it clear everyone? Please keep in mind whenever there is a case of addition subtraction, you need to subtract the value which is getting added out of total. So resulting is 12. Now divide this 12 by 2 out of the pattern, right? So 12 by 2 is 6, multiplying both sides by 6. So in 12 minutes, 12 meter of the job is done. Now leftover is another 4 meter. So in next 1 minute, it will be done. So when you are giving your answer at 16 minutes, what you are doing is in next subsequent 1 minute, you are bringing it back 2 meter down, right? So after this, it will be like again, work left is another 2 meter. Again, you are taking it 4 meter above in next minute, and in next minute you are bringing it again 2 meter down. So this way you are adding this sum to 16. So just keep in mind the 16 was completed here as well. So this additional calculation was not required. So do not fall into the trap. Like here, it sounds very easy that 16 divided by 2 is 8. So multiply both sides by 8. Guys, goes wrong. And reason for the same is this. Is it clear, Saurabh? Soumya, Sarah, done? Good. Which part, Soumya? Yes, Neeraj, I will be covering everything. You have to be a lot patient. Soumya, there is nothing related to LCM. We never took LCM in this case. Soumya, 16 is the total work which is to be done. 4 meter is the work which is getting added. So 16 minus 4 is 12 meter. This is how we got 12. And then 12 divided by 2 is 6. So I multiplied both sides by 6. Is it done, Soumya? Good. Good. Okay, now try this. Be quick. Be quick this time. Be quick. Good, good. Good job. Good job. Good job, good job. Vamshi, I will be covering many things. You just have to hold on. There are a lot of, questions which are still to be discussed. Okay, good, 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 good. So, majority of the students got B as an answer. Very good. Okay, now let's solve it. So here in this case now, it is given to us that total work to be done is 15 feet. So in 1 hour, it will climb 3 feet and then it rests for 1 minute, in which it slips for 2 feet. So in 1 hour, 1 minute, the work done is only 1 feet. So here the catch is again same. Subtract 3 out of 15, so left over is 12 feet. So 12 divided by 1 is 12, multiplying both sides by 12. It gives us in 12 hours, 12 minutes, lizard has climbed a total of 12 feet. So left over is 3 feet, which will be done in another 1 hour. So the time taken is 13 hours, 12 minutes. Good job. Good job, everyone. Good. I hope this is clear. Any doubt in this now? Tell me. Good, good, good. Okay, then let's move ahead. So be quick, guys. Good, Parvesh. Good. Good job. Good job. Good, good, good. Good, good. Good, good, good. Okay, guys, now tell me what is the meaning of arduous? Guys, what is the meaning of arduous? Good, good, good. So, in this question, your vocab also should be good. Otherwise, you may get a wrong answer. So, let's discuss. Here he says, Akshay can complete a task in 7 days. Ajay takes 14 days to complete a task that is twice as arduous as that of Akshay. So arduous means difficult, right? So let's say if the task of Akshay was X units, and if I say it is twice as arduous, so it means it is 2x units for Ajay. Is it clear, everyone? Is this part clear, everyone? Good, good. So for Ajay takes completes 2x units in 14 days. Likewise for Akshay, if I talk about Akshay completes x units in 7 days. So can I say Akshay will complete 2x units in 14 days? Is it clear, everyone? Akshay will complete 2x units in 14 days. So question says if both Ajay and Akshay work on the task given to Ajay, then number of days taken to complete the work would be. So if both are taking 14 days each to complete the task, then the time taken by them to complete the task will be 14 by 2, which is 7 days. Is it done? Is it clear, everyone? Any doubt in this? Tell me. So here total work will be 14 units. So Akshay will complete 1 unit in 1 day. Ajay will complete 1 unit in 1 day. So which adds up to 2 units. 14 by 2 is 7. Madhu, I am multiplying it by 2 because I am given that both Ajay and Akshay are going to work on the task given to Ajay. So Ajay is given a task of 2x units. I know Ajay can complete 2x in 14 days. So I need to find that what is the time taken by Akshay to complete the very same work. So that's why I multiplied both sides by 2 because Akshay can complete x units in 7 days. If your work is getting doubled, your time also doubles. Is it done, Madhusudan? Good, good. Yes, Samar, it can be any times. So that's why I'm discussing this concept. Rohan, there is no 28 in the picture. LCM of 14 and 14 is 14, right? So 14 unit is the total work which is to be done. Akshay in 14 days completes 14 units, so in 1 day it is 1 unit. Likewise for Ajay it is 1 unit. When they are working together, the work done by Akshay and Ajay is 1 plus 1, 2 units. So to complete 14 unit of work, time taken is 14 by 2, which is 7 days. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, now guys, solve question number 20th first. Tell me the answer for 20th. So we'll be doing it one by one. Only 20th, be quick. Good, 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 good. Good, good. You all got same answer. It's really good. Good job, good job. Good, good, good. So let's discuss 20th then. So it is given to me A is thrice as good as B. So can I say if A takes X days to complete the work, B will take 3x days to complete the work? Is this part clear, guys? Is this clear to everyone? If A takes X days, B takes 3x days to complete the same work. So this is the meaning of A is thrice as good as B. So in this case, total work, if you assume it comes out to be LCM of these two, which is 3x. Now we know A will complete 3x work in X days. So in one day he is doing 3 units. B will be doing 1 unit. So when they are working together, they finish the job in 15 days. So guys, can I say that in one day they have done a total of 4 units? So in 15 days they must have done a total of 15 into 4 units of work, which is equivalent to 3x. So x comes out to be 60 by 3, which is 20. So right answer is D. Excellent job everyone. You all got the very same value. Excellent job. Okay, now solve 21st. Be quick. Good, good, good. Wait, Rohan, wait. Good, good, good. Okay, now guys, let's discuss. So here he says Arun takes 15 days to complete the work. So work efficiencies are given to me. They are in the ratio 2 is to 3. So we can say Amit is 1.5 times more efficient than Arun. So if Amit is 1.5 times more efficient than Arun, then the time taken by Amit to complete the very same work is 15 upon 1.5, which is 10 days. I hope this part is clear to everyone. Amit will take 15 upon 1.5 days to complete the very same work, which comes out to be 10 days. Good, good. Sarah, if your efficiency is 1.5 times, just divide the value by 1.5. If your efficiency is 2 times, divide the value by 2. If your efficiency is half, divide the value by 1 by 2. Is it done, Sarah? So now LCM of 15 and 10 is 30. And we know Arun will complete 2 units in one day. Amit will complete 3 units in one day, which adds up to 5. So 30 by 5, answer is 6 days. So a ratio of 2 is to 3 is for Arun to Amit. So Amit will be 3 by 2 times as efficient as Arun. So 3 by 2 is 1.5. Is it done, Soumya? Good. Okay, guys, now solve next 20 seconds. Right, Chandra. Come on guys, now try to be quick. Yes, 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 good job. So here again, it's quite simple. So if A can do a job in 12 days and if B is 60% more efficient, so it gives us a multiplying factor of 1.6. So B is 1.6 times as efficient as A. So this will be the time taken by B to complete the work. So which comes out to be 12 upon 16 into 10. So 4 into 3 is 12, 4 into 4 is 16, 2 into 2 4, 2 into 5 10, 15 by 2 is 7.5 days. I hope it is clear everyone. Okay, now try question number 23. Sharad, because efficiency of B is 1.6 times that of A. So if your efficiency is n times, so divide the number of days of other person by n, so you will be getting the first other value. Is it done, Sharad? Good. Be quick, guys. Solve 23rd. Right, right, right. Come on, guys. Be quick. Okay, guys. Now let's discuss. So in this case, we simply need to focus on one part, as it is given to us that A will complete the work in 10 days, and if his working efficiency is 80%. So if his efficiency is 80%, he will take more days. So divided by zero point 0.8 as we did in the previous question. Now this will be the time taken. Now it is given to me that he does 20% overtime in a day. Now guys, what will be the impact of this if he is working for 20% more time in a day? So let's say if he was working 1 hour per day. So now it is given to you he will be working for 1.2 hour per day. So whether you will be multiplying it with 1.2 or you will be dividing it by 1.2, tell me. Just write M or D for multiplication or division. Okay guys, now listen to me carefully. So in this case, just focus on one part. Right, right guys, I got both the responses. So this part is very important. Listen to me carefully. Earlier he was working 1 hour per day. Now he is working for 1.2 hour per day. If you multiply this with 1.2, it will increase your number of days. But when you are working for a longer duration, guys, give me a sec. Okay, guys. So if he is working for a longer duration per day, in that case, time taken ideally will reduce. So you need not multiply it, right? So please keep this thing in your mind. You have to divide it by 1.2 and not multiply. Is that clear? So you have to observe the impact of whatever change is taking place in the number of days. Is that clear, everyone? So answer comes out to be 10 upon zero point 0.8 into 1.2. So when you are going to simplify it, it is going to be 10 upon, so this zero point 0.8 is 4 by 5 and this 1.2 is 6 by 5. So 2 3 is the 6, 2 5 is the 10, results in 125 by 12, which is equivalent to 10 whole 5 by 12. So your answer C is correct. Is it clear? Come on, guys, be quick with the response. Any doubt in this? Yes, no? Yes, Neeraj, they are getting multiplied. So whenever you are multiplying, so all the things are taken care of. Tahir, I will pick more examples in next class. Is it done, Tahir? Okay. Okay, guys. Now question number 24. Tell me what is the answer. Good, good, good. Good job, good job. No, Shivani. Okay, guys. Let's discuss. Most of you got the right answer. So here it says A and B undertook to do a piece of work for rupees 500. A alone can do it in 6 days. B alone in 8 days. But with the help of C, they finished it in 3 days. Now we simply need to take LCM of 8, 6 and 3. So total work comes out to be 24 units, which means A can do 4 units in 1 day, B can do 3 units in 1 day, and when they are working together, they can do 8 units in 1 day. So it's pretty clear out of 8 units, A and B has done a total of 7 units. So C must have done a remaining 1 unit of work. I hope this part is clear, everyone. So if C has done 1 unit of work, then the wages will be divided among A, B, C in the ratio of work done. So A has done 4 units, B has done 3 units, C has done 1 unit. So share of C will be 1 by 8 of 200, which comes out to be rupee 25. Is it clear, Shivani? Okay, good. Okay, guys, then let's take a break. So we'll continue in next class. So kindly go through the video once again if you have any doubts. So they will be taken care of. Somewhere out of 8 units, these 8 which are being done by ABC. A and B did 4 plus 3 is 7 units. So remaining is done by C alone. Is it done? Okay, good, good, good. Thank you, thank you. Okay, guys, let's take a break.